breath, babe. Happens.
Our apologies for the technical difficulties here. But shout out to our EP, Andre Johnson, for talking me through it. It's the voice of Eagle. Greg Poley is here with our newcomer, KP. Welcome to the show, KP.
I appreciate it, Greg. We got a barn burner right now. Oh, nice play by Donkey.
And that's JoJo with the finish. And as we, try to fill you in on what was happening, Eagles up 10-5 right now on Canarsie. Now, this is a well-anticipated matchup as Canarsie's in first place at 6-2 on their side of the conference. Rich for three. Too strong. Greg with a rebound. Surprisingly call for over the back right there.
Yeah. Hey, but they let them play a little bit, Greg. That's the most important thing. I mean, big comeback game for Eagle after a tough loss yesterday. Out-of-state team from Illinois. So it's good to kind of get back at it and get right back on the court.
Definitely. And even though it was a tough loss, I thought it was a great test for Eagle to play a team of such a high caliber, getting into the home stretch of the PSAL season.
No question about it. Battle test, it always helps in coming down the stretch, getting ready for postseason.
And something to note as you talk about the postseason, Eagle has not lost a game at home in about 2 years. And their last loss came at home in the borough playoffs against Jefferson when Tristan Man-Man Davis, right in front of us, hit the game-winning three in overtime. Good play right there. And
big play by Clark.
Yeah. Good ball moving from Canarsie. Greg in the corner for three. Good weak side rebound by JoJo, who's leading the team in rebounds by a lot. Greg for three. Eagle doing the work on the offensive glass. And it's the over the back.
That's an over the back, okay.
Good box out right there from Jaden Perk of Canarsie. Number 5 is Xavier Francis checking in for Tafari Kennedy for Canarsie. Now, that's their go-to scorer.
Good pass by, he missed the bunny.
You got to finish that.
Yeah, that was a buttery pass by the D1 prospect, Singleton, a.k.a. PJ. Okay. Shot, rebound. Here comes Canarsie up the court. There goes PJ. Ooh, he's smooth, Greg. The three. Canarsie, little press defense. To the cove. Good block. Here comes Francis. Wild shot. Okay. Oh. To the cup there. Amar Dockery gets the foul. We're just getting started here from the nest. Eagle up 11-10 against Canarsie. The two Brooklyn neighbors battling it out on a Sunday afternoon. Hope you're enjoying it. Xavier Francis checks out the game, and we have Bakari Casal. I think we're saying that right, Greg? Checking in. There we go. Host team Eagles up by 2, 12-10, 2:25 first quarter. Pass in the corner. There goes Singleton. Oh, so good finish up. Can't complete the thing. There you go. That's Devin Clark on the rebound in the basket. Canarsie getting the knee burns. He got a tie up. I think Eagle will get the possession.
All right, I'm back.
There you go. We make it happen, Greg. We make lemons out of lemonade on Sunday afternoon.
Definitely. Speaking of Sunday afternoon, this is a matchup you would love to see against two top PSAL teams on like a Tuesday or Thursday night at 6, not Sunday at 1:30.
Yeah. But, hey, listen, it happens. Both teams, these are young kids. They'll adapt. They're not like old geezers like us. So they'll make it work for themselves. And right before the NFL football, so some good high school basketball starts your Sunday afternoon.
Definitely, and that's number 22, the sophomore Dylan Leon checking in for the first time for Eagle. Also, number 20, Jaden Howard. One thing we can see from this game so far, it's going to be physical.
There you go.
It's definitely going to be physical.
Good defense by Eagle.
And we see Singleton not afraid to shoot it right there.
Here comes Dockery. Oh, turnover.
Trying to be a little too fancy right there.
Too much French pastry.
Simple right there. Stop, and you can just drop it off to your trailer.
There you go.
So I know it's early in it's late in the first quarter, but early in the game. What have you seen from Canarsie so far? Coming into the road gym, what have you seen from them?
Well, it's the first time I've got to see James Singleton, PJ, buttery smooth, reminds me a lot of KG, the D1 athlete, getting a lot of offense. Canarsie's also pressing. Maybe they're aware that, hey, listen, Eagle played yesterday. Let's try to test those legs and see what they got. So that's what I like so far from Canarsie. Both teams are a little shaky with the shot, but I'm sure that's going to improve as the game goes on.
Yeah, earlier this week, noticed that Eagle, they took a lot of threes and they hit a lot of threes. But the one thing we know about teams that take a lot of threes, you can live by it and you can die by it.
Feast the famine.
Yes. Leon calling out the play. Drives. Gets it to Greg. Wide open for Rich. Can't hit. That was Clausell with the rebound.
We got a foul, Greg.
Looks like 2-1. Devin Clark, the big man, away from the ball.
You got to keep your head up as you're coming down the floor, especially, like I said, in a situation like that. You don't want to get cheap fouls early.
Not at all, especially from a dude like Clark, who's one of their main rebounders.
Exactly. Can't lose him.
Greg at the top of the key, lean on the wing, guarded by Pert.
Good defense by Canarsie.
That's going to be an offensive foul.
That was a great defensive set by Canarsie there. Again, you make your own luck, and there's good pressure there.
I see we're in for a very physical outing today.
Without question, quintessential New York, Brooklyn basketball. We wouldn't like it any other way.
Clausell drives. Good defense by Reyes. Big height advantage right there for Francis. Let's see if he utilizes it. Also, solid defense from Gibson, Eagle.
Without question. Oh, now you got to give. Oh, there you go. You either had a charge or travel.
I mean, it could have went either way.
That's true.
But it's a great defensive possession from Eagle.
Good gritty basketball. Good playing on that situation there.
Canarsie in their full court press.
It's been what they've been doing all game so far.
Definitely.
Good
shot right there. Over the outstretched hands of Devin Clark. After one, Eagle is up 14-13 over the Wolfpack of Canarsie.
We got a good one.
So, Kev, I didn't really get to introduce you properly.
Try three?
Yeah, I know. Take three. I got to give you your flowers.
All good, man.
So, welcome to the Sage Media
Thank
family.
You.
Appreciate you, working through the trials and tribulations. of Greg the producer as opposed to Greg the commentator. But just for those of you that don't know who you are, tell the people about yourself.
Sure. Well, first and foremost, Greg, it's great to be here and be part of the Sage family. Excited to finally kick this off. I've been in sports many years, man. I write for Fanside, a national syndicated publication for college football. I do a sports show, DSN Sports Weekly on YouTube. And I'm also the host and co-producer of the 950 Lounge morning radio show that's nationally syndicated. So I wear a lot of hats and don't get a lot of rest. But I'm happy to be here and be sitting with you today.
Hey, we got to put food on the same table somehow. Now, let me ask you this. With the nationally syndicated show, that's on Sirius?
It's on a bunch of things. It's on iHeart. We're on a Nubian TV. Couple different networks.
Okay. Yep. Interesting. I got to check it out.
Go catch your local listings and go check that out, 950lounge.com. Same as plug.
As we come out for second quarter action, both teams sent out the same 5 they finished the first quarter with. Clark guarded by Jaden Howard. Into the corner of the perk. Good defense by Reyes. Comes away with the steal.
Oh!
Sent away. Xavier Francis.
Francis with the block. Says no soup for you.
It almost looked like Greg went up with bad intentions. Then he realized he took off too far. PJ with a little smirk probably got away with a little acting job right there.
The D1 talent feeling himself a little bit on a Sunday. Seen a little bit of the Arsenal's jump shot, and defensive play. Got a little tricks of the trade.
Definitely. I had a chance to see PJ last year. Looked like he put on some size to add with the skill he already had, which is why he's getting upwards of those 10 D1 offers.
Without question.
That's Roman Gittins at the top of the key, guarded by Jackson. Gets it inside to Clark. Back to Kennedy in the corner to Singleton. Stop and pop.
Oh, that jump shot is pure. That's water.
That was a pro-style shot.
Oh, yeah. The game is – he mimics – he reminds me – he's not as big as KD, but he reminds me of KD, just the way he can play inside and out. And, again, that jump shot where he can stretch the range out is phenomenal.
Because that wasn't bad defense.
No. It's just better offense.
Yeah. JoJo back in the game for Eagle.
Canarsie standing with the
Gibson
trap.
Drives. Good pass. And one. PJ slowing the rotation right there.
That's the transfer from Sacred Heart.
No. Not the transfer. He's committed to Sacred Heart.
Oh, he's going to Sacred. Oh, not Sacred Heart High School. Okay, that's a rookie error by me. E1.
No worries. As he hits the free throw to complete the three-point play.
Good play by Jacobs.
That was a good job by Gibson, recognizing a mismatch of him and Clark and driving the lane.
Yeah.
The defense
Two small
collapsed.
basketball teams we got here today, Greg.
Definitely. I have a feeling these teams will see each other again in the playoffs.
Oh, Clark, no rest for human life on that one. Run over everybody. Congestion pricing.
Don't get New York started on that.
Oh, man. If you can, work from home.
A lot of subs early in this game. Dockery coming back in for Eagle. And you see, don't have a number 22 on the roster. Let's check out who that is.
Got that physical type play. So, you probably both teams are trying to keep everybody fresh.
Greg, stop and pop.
Shot.
Good shot. I have no issues with that. PJ with the mismatch. Looking to shoot over him.
A little bit of a force.
Definitely. Might want to see Canarsie kind of run their offense here. Leon from deep. Boom!
Nice shot. And he gives the goggles.
Sophomore is a very high-energy player off Eagles bench. Gittins guarded by Reyes. A little bit of a gamble right there. And another gamble gets Francis inside.
Oh.
Drop to Singleton. It's going to stay the same way.
Yeah, Greg, this is very physical game. I mean, where the helmets and shoulder pads? A lot of people hitting the floor. Ben Gay will be in use tonight.
You might end up writing about this game in your college football column. Kennedy on the wing. Stop and pop. Nice little floater right there. Eagle up by 3, 20-17, with just about 5.5 to go in the first quarter.
Canarsie in that press again.
JoJo in the corner for 3. Air ball, Singleton with the rebound. Francis out on the front court. Good take. Strong rebound and down low. Greg comes away with the defensive rebound. Doc pushing the pace. Setting up the offense.
Good
Skip pass for 3.
Oh,
boom!
Yeah.
Leon feeling it right here in the second quarter.
That took onions, that shot. Great look by Dockery.
Definitely. So when you have size against you, skip pass is a little dangerous, so you got to put a little extra oomph on it, and he did exactly that.
No, good crowd for a Sunday, Greg.
It definitely is.
I know you know this place very well.
Yes, considering I'm here every day for work. This is my gym just as much as theirs.
I hear you.
Doc facing up on Giddens. Kennedy for 3.
Ooh.
Right in the face of Jakeem Gibson.
Kennedy is so fearless lately with these shots.
This is not the same Canarsie team that we're used to seeing. They're aggressive, and they fear nothing. Good steal right there.
Yeah.
Doc for 3. He had a foot on line. Offensive rebound. Leon puts it up.
Here comes Kennedy.
Kennedy's all over the place for Canarsie right now. JoJo pulls it out. Gibson for 3. In and out. Stays the same way.
Greg, I would love to see Eagles try to take it to the cup more. I know they're a 3-point perimeter team in the analytics of high school basketball, but I would like to see them penetrate a little bit more. They've got some things, and they've settled for jump shots, and, they haven't been so successful, even with a 3-point lead.
I agree with you. As you look what happened when Gibson drove to the hole and it freed up JoJo.
Yeah.
Definitely like to see more of that. Singleton drives. Good defense right there from Leon. Gets a steal in the front court after the block. Can't quite corral it. Resets. Briss Jackson back in the game, guarded by Francis. Gets the screen from JoJo. Rolls.
To the cup, young man.
He loses it. I mean, they did what you asked, but the execution wasn't quite there.
But the idea was there. We'll take that to start.
Caesar drops it for Francis. Caesar.
Oh, there you go.
Dylan is just everywhere on defense right now.
And one. That's a good shot.
I thought it was a foul. What'd you think?
I thought he could have got one, yeah. But listen, this has been physical, so, I guess they staying consistent at least.
Francis guarded by Leon. Leon has about 3 steals here in the second quarter. Kennedy from D.
Fearless.
Rich quite can't corral the loose ball. That's Hunter Frazier, the junior, checking in for the first time for JoJo.
JoJo getting a little break. Start grabbing those shorts. Got to stop eating them Big Macs.
I think it's a matter of him working down low and Coach Kev not seeing the execution.
Yeah. Again, I mean, even with the things we're saying, they're up 5. They played yesterday, so they're playing back-to-back. You really see that in high school basketball. So, again, with 2.5 left in the half, Not a perfect performance, but it's winning right now.
Definitely. Low scoring, first half here. But I will say this. The team that has better offensive execution to close out this first half is going to be the team with the upper hand going into the second half.
So huge, Greg. Right, exactly. You want to have that momentum going into the half. It's been a physical game, more grit than skill, but certainly you want to go into the half on a high note.
I want to shout out the almost 170 people tuning in live. As always, we appreciate the fans. Sage Media couldn't be Sage Media without the support. So, as always, thank you for tuning in.
No doubt about it. As my man CP from Nick Fans TV would say, for the fans, by the fans. So enjoy your Sunday wherever you're at in the world.
Eagle in conference is 6-1, and overall they're 10-3. For those of you that asked in the chat about the record, Canarsie is, I believe, 9-6 overall and 6-2 in conference, and first place on their side.
Yeah, got a foul there.
Looks like they got Rich on a hole down low.
Jackson playing a little physical against PJ in the paint, but you gotta do that. You gotta work him hard a little bit, make him earn it.
Gets it in a Singleton. Dylan with another steal. Can't quite finish. Kennedy comes up with the board. He had to pull that one back out.
You have to.
Good look to Singleton for three. Off the side rim. Rich with the weak side rebound.
Be smart.
Just under 2 minutes to go here. Hunter passes off the
rhythm
dot.
Shot.
PJ gets the rebound.
Now with the physical play we've been having, Greg, come on, Mr. Official.
Yeah, I'm with you right there. That was kind of in transition. I don't even know if PJ really had a full grasp of the ball.
Yeah.
Tipped
the ball to himself. And
that's a tough one right there. Frank is faced up by Jackson. Dribbles to the wing. Drives, spins, gets into the paint. Good pass down low to PJ. And one.
Oh.
You know what that is right there? That's chemistry.
Yeah.
That wasn't a set play. He knew what French was going to do, and he cut to the basket.
Know the talent. Know who you feed. The big dog's got to eat. Round the block.
Well said. Singleton with a chance to complete the three-point play.
Three-point play.
This is hilarious because we've already established that I teach here at Eagle. So now I have students in the chat asking me if Eagle wins, can't they get an extension on their project?
Oh, listen, hey. If you don't ask, you don't get, right?
I mean, that's fair. I respect the hustle, but no extensions.
It ain't happening, huh?
No extensions.
Listen, kids, Greg's got a job to do, and he's going to do it. And then you're not going to get any extras. But like I was saying in the pre-up when we were talking, very impressed with Eagle. What this school has done, this program, this athletic department has really stepped this thing up, and it's really one of the premier schools in the PSAL, and really in all of high school basketball in New York City and New York State.
Definitely. Considering where Eagle has come from with the start in the B division, to be around for less than 20 years as a school, to have multiple city championships, multiple borough championships, and then championships at all levels, including the JV and middle school, it is very impressive. And one of my favorite fun facts is Eagle is undefeated at home in for the last 2 years. Their last loss coming in the borough playoffs 2 years ago against Jefferson.
Yeah. Kind of been a house of horrors for opponents, huh? Don't play in the nest.
100%. You know, home court advantage is a thing across gyms all over the place, especially when you come into a gym where the fans are literally on top of you.
Yeah, yes.
Dillon calling out the play, guarded by Kennedy.
Oh.
Aaron pass, stolen by Clausell.
Deep three.
No good from Pert. Caesar drives. Has he? Gets it out to Doc. Dillon for three.
Good
Boom!
shot. Good shot.
Dillon's third three of the second quarter.
This Eagle team was relentless.
Good possession by Singleton. Even better offensive rebound by Francis. That's why you got to box out, even on the perimeter.
Francis is so physical in the paint.
Eagle look like they're going to hold for the last shot.
Smart
Jackson
opportunity.
pulls it out. It's going to be a foul on the floor.
Yeah. I like to see them do that more. Obviously, I know they're living by the three, and then, lately, last few minutes, they've been successful up by three, but take that ball to the hole.
Yeah. Rich is now a junior. For those that wondering, and yes, taking it to the rack. Good denial by Singleton down low.
Yeah.
Floater, no good.
There you go.
Offensive rebound. Good work right there from Hunter Frazier.
The big fella making himself known.
And after one half of play, for my man KP, this is Greg Polius for Sage Media. Eagle up 30-25. We're going to see you in the second half.
Don't go nowhere.
Welcome back to second half action here at the Nest. The voice of Eagle, Greg Poley, is here with my man KP.
Yes, sir.
KP, what'd you see in that first half?
Well, again, I saw two gritty Brooklyn teams who probably know each other very well and really just trying to find their sea legs. Obviously we see Eagle likes to play the three-point game and start to get rhythm toward the end of the first half. So I'm excited to see how they come out here in the third quarter. But really, like I said, again, both teams grit more than style. But again, like I said, that should play for a great second half of basketball.
I agree. I think towards the end of the second quarter, I think Canarsie did a better job of running through their sets, running their offense. And I think on the Eagles side, I think Coach Kev probably thinks they turned the ball over a little too much in the paint.
Yeah, without question. Coach Edwards for Canarsie, obviously you want to feed the big fellas, but they've done that. Singleton, PJ's had a good first half, and, some of their some bigs have really done well. So, it's really, again, a testament of wills. Canarsie's press, paint play versus Eagles, perimeter jump shooting. And we'll have to see how it plays out in the second half. I'm interested because Eagles played yesterday, and will that start to hurt them in the second half? The sea legs of playing back-to-back games.
Definitely, and especially Eagles is a team that likes to get out and run. So that's a great point. I want to see them feed JoJo more down low. He's a big body that's averaging 16 and 19. You know.
With those numbers, you got to go where you make your money at, and that's inside. I got to say, for my first game, this is a well-oiled machine. We have everybody chipping in. The setup here is perfect. I mean, great way, and I'm so glad we have people watching and enjoying some basketball. Like I said, before you get your NFL Sunday on, enjoy some great PSAL basketball, no matter where you're at in the country. Maybe we got John Sally watching, Greg. He's
maybe. You never know who's watching.
World Be Free for you youngins. You can Google him. We don't have time to break him in, but he played at Canarsie. It was a big-time shooter.
I think they might be too young for that one.
I think so, too. I'm almost too young for that, but, I'm a historian of the game.
If I had to change one thing about our gym, it would be our buzzer.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank God for these headsets we have.
Right? Both teams sending their starters back out. Eagles, Rich Jackson, Amir Dockery, JoJo, Greg Reyes, and Xavier Cesar on the court. And just like that, JoJo back inside.
Yeah, get to the paint. Get inside. It's going to open up the jump shooting.
That's Kennedy running the offense. Good hands right there by JoJo. Eagle with the active hands on defense.
The Nets are starting to chirp a little bit. I like it.
Out to Singleton, guarded by Caesar. Singleton trying to use that big body for the mismatch. Gets into Clark. They double Clark. Get it out to Kennedy, top of the key. Giddens on the wing.
There you go.
That's Pert, stolen. Rich Jackson in the front court. Euro.
To the hole.
Pretty finish right there from Junior.
Eagles just come out with a little pep in his step.
Good denial right there. Drop pass. No foul call.
No foul. Come on. Oh, we got a little. Come on, fellas. No, don't do that.
We did say it was gritty game.
Gritty game, yeah. It's going to happen.
I think Doc felt that was a little personal.
Yeah. I don't mind the grip, but, no need to fight. But I understand it's a physical game, two tough teams, $2 steak tough teams, and it happens. So we'll get it together and, cooler heads will prevail.
You also got to wonder if Doc was more mad that the foul wasn't called as opposed to the foul itself.
Yeah. Could be a combination of both, but as we've been saying most of this telecast, the officials are letting them play. And maybe even a little bit too physical. And sometimes you get this when the game can get a little bit over the rails. So look for the officials to probably rein this back in a little bit and kind of get more control.
But you don't want them to overfix it either.
No.
And then start calling ticky-tack fouls.
Right. You don't want that.
I guess they were debating. I'm assuming they're going to assess double technicals.
That would be the right thing to do. There was no punches thrown, a lot of grabbing, typical basketball fight. And let's just get back to playing ball.
I mean, it's more than what happens in NBA fights with all the fake tough guys and somebody holding them back and pointing fingers.
Give me my Twitter. Give me my Twitter. So that's how it goes in basketball. But no, I think we'll be good here. But Eagle coming out with aggression, playing good defense, and really setting the tempo early for the second half.
I got to think that Coach Kev and Coach K told them in the locker room, make sure your hands are active on defense. Oh, well, whatever the ruling, it looks like.
Doesn't look happy.
Yeah, Coach Kev is not happy about it. I hope I don't see an ejection here.
I hope not either. It's a good game. There's no need for that. There's no need for that, Greg.
And you're looking at two key players, and I would hate to see either of them ejected. PJ's still on the court.
Yeah. Again, I didn't see any punches thrown, so I don't know why we're going on over 5 minutes. I don't know why such a long delay. I mean,
you know what it is? I'll tell you exactly why. It's playoff NFL Sunday, and referees everywhere are just, akin to taking forever to make calls.
Listen, some of the officials, some of the big boys, I know they want to get home to dinner, so I don't know what the problem is. Let's get back to playing some basketball. Okay, both teams are back on the court. I'm kind of surprised, Greg, with this long discussion. I really am. I mean, call your doubles and let's get back to, it's going to definitely hurt Eagle.
It's a long conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez, taking them out to dinner.
What up, baby? Take me to dinner. Again, we appreciate you watching today. Brooklyn, USA, for those out of New York, and for those who are watching in different parts of the country. I know there's been some snowstorms. Unfortunately, the fires in California. We pray everybody's safe and well. And if you got a chance to be in front of a computer and link it to your television or from your cell phone, watch a little great high school basketball.
Yeah, like I said, this is not the last, these teams are going to see each other. Mm-hmm. The Brooklyn Borough playoffs, especially if Canarsie finishes on the top of their bracket, they're going to get a high seed. Eagle will get a high seed. What will be interesting is who gets the home game.
Yeah. And while these schools are very close to each other, it's something being said for playing in your own gym. And like I said, you mentioned here at the Nest, Eagles Academy doesn't lose much. And I got sidetracked going to Canarsie earlier, and they probably want to play in their own house too. So, we'll see how this plays out. But again, like I said, we're going on 10 minutes in real time here. I'm really kind of, what's going on?
You want to know, as we talk about playoffs, something interesting. So Canarsie is 6-2 in conference. Eagle is 6-1. Mm-hmm. If Eagle finishes second in their conference on their side of the bracket, and Canarsie wins their side but has a worse record, who do you think gets the higher seed in the Borough playoffs?
That's probably higher than my pay grade. That sounds like a BCS thing. We'll have to find out.
I mean, it could happen.
Yes, it can. Yeah.
Right now, on the other side of on Eagles' side of the conference, Jefferson is undefeated 7-0, Eagles 6-1. So their next matchup will really determine the outcome of that side of the bracket.
That will be a litmus test for both teams.
Absolutely. And I said it on the last stream I did. The Eagle team that Jefferson played is not the Eagle team that we see in front of us today.
Right. And it could be just, again, back-to-back games plays a big part in that.
Wait, so we don't know what happened? Even the score table is confused.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I hope they got numbers. All right, we're back at it here at the Nest. Caesar on Singleton. Lose the ball. Rich gets on the floor. Doc for three. Boom!
Big play by Eagle. Oh, baby. You love the physicality and the effort by the Eagles.
That turned up the Eagle bench right there. Giddens guarded by Jackson. Pert on the wing. Gets to the high post to Clark. Spins. Blocked by JoJo.
Ooh. I tell you, we're in scary hours here for Canarsie, Greg. This Eagle team has come out the locker room for look in the eye.
JoJo to Rich. Rich with the floater. Can't hit. Rebound Singleton. Pushes up to Francis. Gets in the corner to Kennedy. Back up top to Singleton. Rims in and out. Offensive loose ball.
Ah, there you go.
Reyes gets in the front court. Caesar back to JoJo on the wing. Doc resets. Rich guarded by Kennedy. Looking for the JoJo screen left. Good steal right there by Clark. And gets his own rebound.
Big fella padding his stats.
There's some big boys on this court. Doc for three. Boom!
And he shows the six-pack. Mama, there goes that, man.
Shout out Mark Jackson.
Brooklyn. So many great players from Brooklyn, Greg.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
That looked like more of a travel before the foul. What do you think?
Well, listen, all I can say, these officials have been consistent. There's a lot of calls we can say, and we both agree we want them to continue to let the kids play. So, I mean, it probably could have been one. It could have got away with it, but I'm not mad that he didn't call.
Yeah, I'm not denying it was contact. It was definitely contact.
Yeah. Oh, listen, these guys will be sore before everybody's going to be sore. I'm going to be sore watching the game.
But I think the biggest difference in this third quarter prior to the first half is the energy Eagle has come out with.
They've come out with intensity, really getting down and gritty on the defensive end, and it shows by the score.
As Clark connects on both at the line. Eagle gets it across the timeline. Rich for three.
Oh.
Boom!
That young man can shoot it.
I think Eagle has found their offensive identity this season. Oh, good move right there for the big fella.
I will look for the hot hand in Jackson.
Boom!
Oh, okay.
The Eagle guards putting on a shooting display here in the third quarter.
Chandler and Jackson making some names for themselves this Sunday. Good shot.
Good shot. A little shaky, but he was able to find his footing again.
Yes, sir.
Good job right there by Giddens. JoJo picks up his dribble. Cross court to Caesar. Back up top. Jackson guarded by Kennedy. Gets to JoJo down low. To Doc again.
Good
JoJo
rebound.
with the offensive rebound. He's going to go to the line shooting two.
Getting physical in the paint there. Jones Allen. Saying, I ain't afraid of you big boys. I tell you, it's kind of scary hours right now for Canarsie. Down 13. 2 free throws to go, and wait, Eagles been shooting that 3-ball. Got to scary hours.
And the one thing we haven't seen in this third quarter from Canarsie is them getting their big player, P.J. Singleton, going.
He's been quiet, ever since that incident. You wonder, Greg, is that get him out of his game a little bit? He's been a little off.
Yeah, and the fact that Doc hit the first basket after the incident for Eagle is what really got them going.
Without question.
Francis guarded by Doc. Got to be careful. Don't want to be too handsy. Good defense from Reyes right there. And that goes back to our conversation.
Yes, yeah.
The refs want to keep control of the game.
Yep, without question. Again, I don't have any problem with Eagle on that one. Good defense. You're up 15. Insert your will a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. There goes PJ. Okay.
Ask and you shall receive. Rich pulls it back.
Jackson.
A little two-man game right here. Gets it up top to Greg on the corner to Caesar.
Ten on the clock.
Doc, good pass.
Good pass.
JoJo, as I always say, went out with bad intentions right there.
Dockery looking like the quintessential Brooklyn, New York point guard with the little French pastry with the pass.
And you haven't done any Eagle games yet, but one of the big things that JoJo is dealing with is pump faking too much when he gets the ball on a look like that.
Right.
And one thing I'm very happy with is that he got that and went up and tried to dunk. Yeah. Now you're at the line shooting too.
Yeah, listen, trust your instincts. Go strong to the cup. Good things are happening.
As number 22, Dylan Leon checks in for Rich Jackson for Eagle. Gittins guarded by Leon.
Great defense by Eagle.
Francis looking at the high post, and he gets in the lane. Good finish right there from Xavier Francis.
Canarsie's going to have to turn the ball over because you can't trade baskets with Eagles right now, and that's what they seem to be doing.
Dylan trying to do a little too much right there. Clark getting on the floor.
You got to do this. You got to turn them over. You got to get the ball. You can't train baskets with a team that's going 3 for 2.
And the one thing you don't want to do is compound a mistake by getting a foul.
Yeah.
Frazier coming in. Eagle going with the Twin Towers down low. Francis guarded by Doc. Gets the clock. I like this matchup right here.
Good defense.
Good move.
Big fella looking like Carl Anthony Towns on that to the cup.
I like his game.
Yeah, I do. He knows what he does well, and he does it. Doesn't try to do things that is not his game.
Good cross-court pad. Look, JoJo for 3.
Nice
boom!
Shot. The Sacred Heart recruit.
Showcasing the range. PJ, stop and pop.
Oh, okay.
Can't give him space.
Whatever you could do, I could do better. Let's go. We got a game now, down 10.
And I always say in high school, the key is if you're down, you want to get it to a 10-point lead because anything could happen. X wide open. Boom!
Nice shot.
You can't give PJ any space. That release is too quick.
Oh. I tell you, Eagles Academy, I'm so impressed with their defense this third quarter. I mean, they're not getting everybody any light. and obviously taking the superstar PJ out of his game a little bit. That was a great play, foot on the line.
That PJ versus JoJo matchup, that's the one to watch for the rest of this game. Deion gets it down low.
There you go. Oh, he's balling right now. He's feeling it. He's feeling it.
JoJo has been feeling it all week. 20-20 game, a 30-20 game, and then another 20-20 game.
Sacred Heart's getting a good one.
And Gittins with a little razzle-dazzle and connects on a three.
A little bounce off the rim.
It's going to stay Eagle ball.
The Eagle three-point shooting has really helped them this third quarter.
Absolutely. They've been shooting the lights out of the ball this third quarter. Gets it to JoJo. Dylan has to come out. Looks like he got it.
Got a little blood.
It's possible. Got smoked. Probably a little hand check to the face. Nothing on purpose. Rich Jackson back in. It's going to be an offensive
foul.
Hunter virtually bear hugged Joel Beard right there.
Okay, Canarsie's down 13. Let's see what can happen here under a minute and a half, under a minute.
PJ for three. Off the back iron. Cecil with the rebound. Doc in the front court. Guarded by Gittins. It's going to be a foul away from the ball. Looks like they got Joel Beard on the foul. Him and Hunter jostling for position right there. Shout out to the Eagle cheerleaders getting into it.
No doubt. Probably hold for one would be best for the Eagles.
Definitely. No, shot clock turned off. Rich drives in the lane, and they're going to get it on the floor. I thought that was a little early.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know what's interesting? As physical as this game has been, not one team has been in the bonus.
Yeah. The law firm of Jackson and Dockery have asserted their will this third quarter.
Boom!
Oh, right on cue. That's huge. That's a dagger.
It's like a premonition right there.
That was a dagger shot. Wow. 16.
Was that 5 threes in a quarter for Doc?
Yeah. Got his sea legs. But had some good high quality H2O at halftime and couldn't miss.
So now let me ask you this. After that third quarter, if you're Canarsie, Coach Edwards, what are you telling your guys to get back in this game?
Well, I think, Greg, you can't panic. You're down 16. We know the score. There's no 16-point shot on the court. So what you got to do is continue to play your game. Put pressure on Eagles' jump shot. Obviously, we know jump shooting can get flaky. Continue to get to the paint. Let me feed PJ and just maybe press and play good defense. You can't get caught up trying to just play their game, Eagles' game, because you'll get blown out this gym. Right now, we're in a situation down 16. Eagle comes out with a 5-6-0 run. Good night, Irene.
The first 3 minutes of this quarter are going to determine how this game plays out.
Yes, without question. And this is very important for Canarsie. If I'm Eagle, blood's in the water right now. Let's put this team away, and let's get ready for school tomorrow.
As you say that, just reminded me. Oh man, I got to get ready for school too.
I know you do. But we all, hopefully, if we're all productive people in society, we're all getting ready for something. Some more than others.
Definitely. You said something that I think that's interesting. Canarsie should come out and press.
Yeah.
but you want to make sure your rotations are correct in your press.
Correct.
Because if Eagle breaks their press and gets wide open buckets, it could be very ugly very fast.
Totally agree, Greg, but you got to do something to get them off this comfort zone. They're shooting too freely right now,
Agreed.
and that'll put the game out of reach.
Francis looking for the open man. Gets PJ in the high post, turns and fires. Off the back iron. Good rebound from Jacobs. Caesar from deep. Boom!
There we go.
X with a career night against Wagner the other night with 24 points and continuing the torrid shooting here.
They shoot that basketball really good.
Look, we're going to call that a pass.
You're being nice there, Greg. And there you go. They go to pressure.
BJ with the quick release.
There you go. Okay. Good timeout by Eagle. That was huge. You needed that. Got to press him. You got to get him off the rock. You got to loosen this thing up a little bit. Big shot by PJ to get it down to 14.
Coach Kev not happy with that defense possession. Called a timeout immediately. Wants to make sure their press break is sound. Because what's going to happen is if they can, everybody on Canarsie is going to be looking for PJ.
Yeah.
If he's open, he's pulling it.
When you got a D1 talent like James Singleton, a.k.a. PJ, you get him hot. You get him rolling. Listen, let the big dog eat. And they're going to go as far as he takes them anyway. But if I'm Eagle, I continue to play my game. Good timeout. Slow it down a little bit. But, hey, listen, the three is flowing like water. We're going to keep drinking.
I like the water references. I like them. It's funny. Everybody, all the four commentators, you, Shaq, Ray, myself, we all seem to have our niche when it comes to the little sayings. Shaq with the nicknames.
Yeah, I'm the analogy king. So we just getting started. But this has been a good one to get my Sage microphone numbers up. It's been a great game.
Hey, we got almost 200 people in the chat. You know, shout out to the fans that keep this going.
No doubt about it. The future stars playing in Brooklyn.
Rich got to get it across half.
There you go.
And there it is.
There goes the pressure. You got to flip them over. Canarsie's been successful 2 times down last two possessions.
Eagle needs to come to the ball there.
Yeah. Just got to stay calm. You're up 14. There's no need to rush.
Let's see how Canarsie answers. That's Clark guarded by Hunter.
The big fella doing what he does best. There you go.
And not giving the little man sign.
There's the little man sign. You got to love it.
Rich guarded by PJ.
Yeah. Oh.
And one.
Canarsie's come out with a different pressure here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have seen what Eagle has done in the third and say, you know what? We're going to no suit for you no more. We're going to pressure this thing, and they've turned the ball over the last 3 possessions.
And the key we spoke about previously is you cannot compound mistakes.
Yes.
As Greg Reyes checks in for Hunter Frazier.
If I'm Eagle, take a deep breath. We're still up 10. Obviously a foul shot. Let's just play back our game.
And the one thing as Francis completes that 3-point play, the one thing you don't want to do if you're Rich is telegraph a pass in the press. Francis read that the minute Rich turned. Good hands by Francis. In the corner, JoJo
shot.
for 3. Weak side rebound from Reyes. Doc resets.
There you go.
Time is the Eagles' friend. JoJo
Nice
from the other
shot.
corner.
There
Boom!
you go. Just recoup and play your game.
Big time 3 right there. That's an unnecessary foul right there.
No need for that. You just had a big 3-point shot to kind of, cold the tide a little bit, and you make that foul, and you give Canarsie 2 shots. Oh, they take out from the sideline, from outside.
Francis guarded by Leon.
The butter smooth JP.
PJ with the quick release.
What did I say, JP? PJ. I'm
hand
giving them
down,
all new names.
Hand down, man down. You can't close out on him with your hands at your sides.
Yes. Canarsie coach doesn't like that.
PJ's already about 6'6".
Yeah.
So if you close out, you're in, your defensive stance. You can't give him that space. Caesar gets trapped right into the hands of Gittins. Eagle don't watch it. They're going to be in a bonus with about 4 minutes to go.
Yeah,
in this game.
a game that looked like you might have extensive garbage time is now becoming a barn burner. Singleton is warming up, and Eagle is turning the ball over too much.
The one thing we know, basketball is a game of runs. And Canarsie is showcasing that energy that's giving them this run right now.
Look at the big fella.
Showcasing the midi right there.
I'm calling him Cat today. He's looking like Karl Anthony Towns with that jump shot.
Clark on the years averaging 11-11, just showcasing his skill set.
Canarsie pushing up the pressure.
JoJo.
Oh,
boom!
He's cooking tonight. He's cooking.
JoJo's just some kind of tear this week. If PSAL did Player of the Week,
Sacred Heart, you better get that NIL money together. This young man might be looking at other places.
Great defense right there by Reyes, setting up for the charge.
Again, the one thing about Eagle, they have their lows, and obviously that's compliment to Canarsie, but they seem to ream it down, and the big shots are happening so well. JoJo really calming it down, and while Reyes and Dockery had the third, the fourth quarter belongs to number one.
That's your closer.
Yes.
He's the Mariano Rivera of this offense.
Hell's Bells is playing in the nest, or at least playing in JoJo's ears, and he's showing them what he's about. Sacred Heart's in the NAC, right?
NEC, I believe they are.
Yes, yeah. They're getting a fine one down. I mean, that good basketball conference, Iona and Manhattan. They're getting a good one. America, you're watching tomorrow's Heroes and Stars. Bringing it to you right here from Sage Media.
Eagle also has a couple current NEC players at LIU Brooklyn.
Yes, the Blackbirds.
No, they're the Sharks now.
Oh, the Sharks, yes. Yeah. I'm showing my age again. Sharks.
Dylan gets a dock. Remember, time is the Eagles' friend.
There
Doc,
you go. Play
slowing
smart.
the
Play
pace.
smart.
Guarded by Gittins. Gets it down low to JoJo. Back up top to Reyes.
You got to get into your set.
Good defensive possession right there from Canarsie.
Yeah.
Clark down low. Good hands.
Big fella.
JoJo with the strong rebound.
Pushing the break.
Good pass from Reyes to
there
Doc.
You go. Coast to coast.
Good unselfish play from the junior. Pert. Slowing it across the timeline.
Canarsie's got to do something. Time is not their friend.
PJ guarded by JoJo from deep.
Oh, well off.
I get what he's trying to do, but I don't think that's the shot you want in that possession.
Yeah, you can't do everything. I know he's the leader, but you got to be smart. Oh!
Greg Reyes with the flush.
Don't hurt him like that, big fella. Don't hurt him.
Good find from Amir Dockery. Oh, good pass and good seal right there from Clark. I'm telling you, man, I really like this big man's game.
Yeah, yeah. I like players that know what they can do. You don't see him potting up from the key trying to shoot Steph Curry bombs. He's in the paint, making his living, living off that mid-range, and really having a great game today.
I'll tell you what. I mean, we all know the Nets is a tough place to play. But from what I've seen from this Canarsie team, I can see them making a deep playoff run.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because of the physicality, the size, and their inside-out ability.
That grit will help you on nights when the ball's not dropping. So this team has it, and so does Eagles as well. But Canarsie certainly has that tenacity to turn you over.
Rich has to be careful there of picking up his dribble.
Yeah.
Because then you put your team in a situation where there's only a couple places you could pass the ball.
Right. Especially you've been turned over this second half. Oh.
Boom! Reyes for three. Little give-and-go action right there.
The sharpshooter showing his marksmanship. Big fella with the easy lob.
That was too easy for Canarsie.
Yes. But now time's a factor. Rush
Doc
shot.
getting on the floor. Timeout, Eagle. Great hustle by Doc right there.
Made up for that rush shot. Time is really becoming an issue now, Greg. We're talking about 2:23 left, down 14. I don't know if there's enough possessions for Canarsie to make a run at this point.
Yeah, time is definitely not their friend. Do you go back to the press if you're Canarsie?
I think you have no choice at this point, Greg. You got to turn them over. Again, you're limited on possessions. If I'm Eagle, I don't shoot that wide open quick three. I know it's been going, but now it's not about points. It's about just running clock and being smart and finding easy baskets. So let's see how the match kind of plays out here in this last 2:23. Canarsie's got to get in the face and get turnovers. Eagles just got to play smart basketball and get those easy baskets.
And I think Canarsie has to realize they don't need a three every possession.
No. Matter of fact, they don't need a three at all unless it's in rhythm and you take that shot. But right now, it's really about smart play, getting into your set around 12, 10 seconds, getting a good shot, and, playing good defense.
Shout out to the chat. Musa said if PSAL had a player of the week, it would have been Connor. I almost forgot about the two lights-out performances Connor put up. So, yeah, that would be right. Mm-hmm. But it just goes to show you the talent that is littered throughout the PSAL.
Yeah. Great basketball we're seeing throughout the PSAL and New York City basketball. Again, like I said, you're seeing tomorrow's stars today. Okay, there go the press connect by Canarsie trying to turn that ball over.
They almost got it, too.
Yeah.
Stays the same way. And there's a turnover you were talking about.
Dockery's got to realize when he's doubled, somebody's open. So you got to realize that and don't go to the side of the boundary because that's another defender. Good steal. JoJo to the cup.
Good pump fake right there. Get Francis in the air with the easy deuce.
That was a huge one. That might have been a dagger.
Double claw cross court to Pert. Rebound JoJo.
Get the ball over half court.
Yeah. Got lucky.
Yeah, just
close.
barely.
Good defense from Pert.
Smart keep away from Eagle. Now you want to get into your set.
JoJo, good move right
shot.
there.
Oh, I tell you. Sacred Heart, you better get ready, boys and girls. You got a good one.
The most impressive thing right there was not forcing the three and having the poise to take one dribble and hit foul line extended.
And run tremendous amount of clock. So, again, like at this point, this one is pretty much baked, cooked, and sealed in that oven. We're done here. It won't be the last time, as you said, Gray, these two teams meet each other. These guys probably chat on Instagram and TikTok and everything. And so the familiarity is great. And I think, obviously, we saw excellent high school basketball in the Borough of Kings this afternoon.
Definitely.
It's been a good weekend for Eagles Academy. Again, a tough one yesterday, playing against an out-of-state opponent. Coming back today with a great performance by multitude of different guys contributing to this victory.
And early in the season, outside of JoJo, we asked who's going to be that guy that could step up. But what we've seen from this Eagle team is that multiple guys can step up on any given night.
Yeah.
Had Dylan Leon finishes.
Good team win. I mean, this is what you want. When you have a tough loss, how do you respond? How do you bounce back from adversity? The Eagles have shown that today.
Another rebound for JoJo. Gets in the front court to Doc. And Eagles going to continue to run clock. And it's stolen by Canarsie. Good finish by Pert. Timeout, Canarsie.
Yes, a little too late for the Blue Devils. It's been a good one for Eagles. I love the grit. I'm calling them the law firm of Reyes and Dockery. What a game they did in the backcourt. Defense personified, and then that three ball was on display all day. Again, like I said, it's a good one by these Eagle Ball Club.
I think you said it. You summed it up best. It's a great team win. Everybody contributed in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah. And these young men deserve a nice, relaxing evening, back-to-back games. Again, like I said, really coming back today against a formidable opponent in Canarsie.
Canarsie back to that press.
Surprised Canarsie's not fouling.
Hey,
they've thrown the white flag themselves.
JoJo can't finish, gets his own rebound, and finishes, and one.
Exclamation point.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
He's had some second half, Greg. I mean, he's really enforced his will. Against a guy that's got a lot of looks. I mean, you get up for players when you play against big-time players like PJ.
Definitely. As we come down to the last 10 seconds of this game right here. Pert gets the finish.
Cooked, glazed, and sliced.
That won't count. And that's going to do it from here at the Nest, as Eagle is victorious over the Wolfpack of Canarsie, 85-68. For our newest member, KP, this is Greg Polius from Sage Media. We're going to see you next time.
Take care, everyone. Have a good one.